Now, everybody knows that I do not choose no sides. Sister Melanin Sut Tek, it's not that I'm cool with her. I got love for that sister. I got lots of love for that sister. But Tommy Sotomayor won't go in on the black woman for no reason, so she must have done something. She must have done diddy something. So I watched a few of them. I watched a few parts. Then I went on doing my own thing. So I seen a few parts, a few things, and then I went on. Looks like Tommy been live for how long? Anyway, I want to give a shout out to Tommy Sotomayor. Tommy Sotomayor. Keep the facts, keep the truth and the facts coming, brother. I mean, we need guys like you. We need lots of guys like you who speak up against the so-called black race. I say the so-called black race, but we need lots of dudes like you. So I want to give a shout out to Tommy Sotomayor. And I want to give a message to each and every one of you haters, Tommy Sotomayor haters, want to flag his thing down. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Just get a life. Get a life. But with that being said, I'm going to continue on with the show. I tried. Well, before I get out of here, I tried to see if she was live on any type of show, because she must be live too, taking some phone calls. So if that's the case, I would like to call in on her show, because it's hard to call in the Tommy Sotomayor show because there are lots of callers on the line.
Doing the same thing.
But to Sister Melanin Sut Tek, I want to give a shout out to her. How you doing, sis? I want to give a shout out to you. Believe it or not, Tommy Sotomayor has way more audience than you. What do you think it's so hard for me to call in the man's show? You know how many people are waiting on the phone line to have a talk with this brother? There's over like 100 people on Tommy Sotomayor's calling list line. To call in your show, it's a piece of cake. So to each and every one of you so-called pro-blacks, y'all need to realize that Tommy Sotomayor has a way bigger audience than you people. When he came to the conscious community reunion, damn it, just like he said, it's like me meeting Michael Jordan. It's like Michael Jordan walked in. When Tommy Sotomayor came in, if I didn't have to leave, Tommy Sotomayor would have came in. God damn it, I would have never left if I would have seen Tommy. I would have never left. The reason why I left that place because it was boring. First of all, the House of Consciousness reunion, it was boring. It was boring as a motherfucker. It was boring. I was snoring, sleeping my ass off. So that's why. So I left. Brought some food and went out with this bitch because there was, not that it was boring, there was nothing to learn. But if Tommy Sotomayor walked in that building, if I would have seen Tommy Sotomayor building, I would have never left. I would have stayed. I would have never left that night. I would have stayed in. I would have stayed. And then I would have kicking with Tommy. I would have chilled with Tommy. I would have been rolling with Tommy. So with that being said, peace, bless to you all. Because at the end of the day, Tommy Sotomayor is a human being, and he will always have his opinion because it's truth and facts. Truth and facts. Truth and facts. Just like I would have my opinion. If I have any facts, I just have to say it. Make a video and say it. Because we are the freedom of speech. So with that being said, peace and blessings to you all. Salute, Ja.